Quick disclaimer: this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Yeah, hello and welcome back to another Bitcoin update. So let's quickly get straight to it. We have had a little bit of a upside reaction from this support zone that we were talking about from last video. If we go to the smaller time frame, it's a few days old of a chart. This is from More Crypto Online, but essentially we got rejected from this area. We actually did break some swing highs, but got rejected from this swing high before we returned back to the support area. We did form a double bottom right here, which led to this impulse. It could have been just a possibly only a 3-wave move. We're tracking to see if we can get a possible 5th wave move up and then a 3-wave move down in an ABC. So that's what we're tracking right now. Otherwise, if this breaks and we go back into support, then this would make sense with it only being a 3-wave move. We did not break this last swing high. With our last move we did, and then we got rejected from this one, which was around 90,554 more or less, and we did not manage to break above this one, but maybe we can get a 5th wave up to break it and then a 3-wave move down. Last video we were talking about getting to the 61.8% retracement for the support zone at 86,279, which is about a 2.22% move down, more or less, within that area to be able to get to that retracement where we could possibly find support there, where we could go up to that 96,000 and above. In total, the resistance is 92,588 to 101,057. This is the 4th wave that we are currently tracking that could be playing out right now, but it's just speculation. Obviously, if we break support, then we go to our larger support area. If we break the larger support area, then it's possible that the wave 4 already topped in December and we're heading to this support zone. These support zones for this larger one is not official yet. It just depends on where the wave 4 tops. Then this will definitely be changed, and I'll try to get a updated chart from More Crypto Online. If you guys don't know any of his videos, check him out. He does Elliott Wave, great analysis. If we break resistance, then it's likely we're in a B wave relief rally upwards to possibly another 5th wave all-time high price that didn't actually top back here in August and October, but maybe we're heading for another higher wave. So here's something interesting I want to talk about. Since 2017, there's been about, if this closes red for the yearly, this will be our 5th red year for Bitcoin. Just something interesting I found is usually after a red year closes for the Bitcoin chart, we usually get a couple years of green. Red close, couple years of green. So let's see how this plays out. For those of you that think the 4-year cycle is playing out, well, then maybe for the first time in Bitcoin history, we could get a 2nd year close in the red for 2026 before we head for a possible couple more years in the green, assuming the 4-year cycle plays out. For those of you that have the super cycle in 2026, well, maybe this trend will continue to play out and we'll close red here, and then we'll close the next couple of years in green before we have that red yearly candle. But all of it's speculation. We will just have to wait and see how it plays out. Let's go quickly to the fear and greed index just for some sentiment in the market. Right now we are still within fear. Voice crack. We're in fear, close to extreme fear. Maybe we could test that zone again. If we do get that rally to 96,000, it wouldn't surprise me to see maybe we get close to neutral before we head to the larger support zone, depending on where the wave 4 tops, or maybe we could head back into fear and extreme fear before we get a relief rally. We usually get relief rallies after the bull market ends in the midterm year, so maybe that could play out again. That would be pretty nice. Let's finish up with the longs and shorts liquidations. I'll refresh this super quick. So on the 30-day, we still have more shorts than we do for longs. On the daily, just with this recent candle move, the longs have been piling in though, so we'll see how this plays out. If you look at where the clusters are, 90,488, and then these are a bunch of small clusters, but if you kind of go towards the end, 96,371, that aligns perfectly with our resistance zone. And you go here between 86,704 and 82,940, that aligns perfectly well with our support zone as well. So the longs and shorts are kind of showing where the leverage is. For those of you that believe in market manipulation, well, maybe we head towards the resistance area to liquidate the shorts before we head to the lower support region to liquidate the longs. So if you believe in manipulation, then maybe that's something that could play out. So we'll kind of keep track of this move, whether it's just a 3-wave move or we possibly get a 5th wave move up and then an ABC correction for a 3-wave move. Assuming that this does play out, like I said before, we are looking towards a 96,000 and above target, or obviously just into 92,000 or above into the resistance zone. To get to 96,000, it is about an 8% move up. So we'll keep track of this. We'll see how everything plays out, and I will keep you guys updated in the next video. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.